Seems to happen a lot right when you're trying to do something. Murphy's Law, life's little way of saying screw you. We're going to take a different route this time. Oh, you know what? This might take us past the Air Force graveyard. That'll be kind of cool. Might be able to get to show you guys that. Sky's nice. A lot of construction still going on though. Recognize that company. Yep, they're definitely ramping up the construction over here. Hopefully we get better roads. We'll see what happens. But for those of you just popping in, we tried to start the live a little bit ago, got interrupted. But we're going to be doing, what is today? Facebook, social media, Second Amendment. So for those of you that were following us recently, you saw that Facebook had restricted our recommendations, and so that just kind of makes it harder for people to find us. Real pain in the butt for us. Some of our followers might not see some of our content. Real pain in the butt. But on appeal, they lifted that restriction, and they are still restricting us, unfortunately, from November 11th, 2024, where we wished the United States Marine Corps a happy birthday. Oh, good timing. There we are. And all that was us wishing them a happy birthday and saying, hey, military, veterans, you get a discount. And Facebook seemed to have a huge problem with this, despite their rules stating that we can post stuff about our business, even if it's firearms in nature, so long as that we are a brick and mortar entity and or have an online retail store. And we have both. We've got a brick and mortar machine shop. We've got an online retail store, so we're allowed to post about these things. We're a registered business in the state of Arizona. Good to go. Through AI detection, and then they don't have a good system set up for you to actually go and talk to a human representative. The entire appeal process is automated, and you cannot, explain or plead your case as to what happened. You can't explain away, hey, we're an LLC. Hey, we're posting protected stuff, and here's your own rule that says we can post it. You just have to hope that the person who finally gets to review it isn't an idiot and is aware of their own rules. But I digress. So now we're restricted on it, right? We are selling a product that is for 18 and older. It's restriction to our account. We can't go to other people's pages that are funny enough unrelated to talk to them. Like All Glock Clones Welcome on Facebook. Great group. A lot of people in there talking about their builds, helping people out. Great community. Welcomes new people who are, brand new to the hobby. Awesome. So Facebook and Meta, it's just a constant battle for content creators in the 2A industry, for businesses. They're not big fans. Yeah, basically their whole, and I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to prevent Facebook from becoming a marketplace for the sale of firearms for private individuals. but they do businesses to do it, which we are a business. We just don't have, you know, the girth of a business like Glock or Smith & Wesson or Ruger, you know, where we can sit here and go, you know what, we're just going to send our attorney to go talk to you. We have to go through the appeals process. We're just not big enough. So that's what we're dealing with there. Other social media news, though, we did get to do our second test on Rumble. They have improved how we are able to live stream on Rumble, which is awesome. And of course, we're still doing live streams on YouTube. We're over 600 now. And once we hit our 1K, we're going to do a giveaway with one of our slides. Still trying to figure out, you know, the logistics for that, on how we're going to do the giveaway, but it'll be free, no cost to the person. You know, once we find, you know, a random winner who is subscribed and is engaging, we're going to do like a live. And right near the time where we end the live, that's when we'll decide the winner. So as we get closer to 1K, you know, more of that will come out. Still haven't decided which slide yet. I don't know if it'll be a 19 or a 17. It'll probably be a 19. I don't know. Not sure which color or design either. It's just got to figure that out. Should we do something flashy, you know, or should we do something tactical? Not sure yet. Flashy or tactical, I don't know. Oh, but heading off to the shop for a little bit. Or, well, hopefully. I gotta go meet somebody, and then we'll head off to the shop. But, yeah, at least Rumble is being fairly 2A friendly. We can touch our firearms, engage in more discussion with that. YouTube has a huge problem with it on live. And I kind of get why. There were 2 incidents that happened years ago that people did on live stream, along with other crazy dumb stuff, that were really bad. And so it negatively impacted just everyone else is doing things responsibly. So, you know, unfortunately, you know, some people doing dumb stuff, tragic stuff, ruined it for everyone else who's doing the right thing. You know, whether you're on a live stream or whether you're out at the range, weapon safety is something you should be practicing all the time. And it's unfortunate that other people ruined it for the rest of us, but it looks like at least on Instagram and on Rumble, we still have a bit more leeway than we do on YouTube, and definitely compared to Facebook. I do have some good news coming. I can't talk about it just yet because it's not quite ready. We do have a new design, and we have something new. Can't quite talk about it. That's all I can really say, which just is incredibly frustrating to me because I want to talk about it. But we'll be loud and proud about it once we're able to. But at the very least, I can tease you with there's going to be a new design. So that should be pretty cool. It's not quite done yet. It's close. There's a few minor things to fix on it once it gets ready for, you know, mass production. I don't know if it's going to be as cool as some other manufacturers, but I like it. I think it's neat. And then the other one's a big one. It's going to be a big, we've already got a contract lined up for it. Already got buyers lined up for it. So once that's ready, that'll be pretty big for us. I wish I could say more, but I've been outvoted. Some of you might have heard me mention that the other day. I have been outvoted. I can't talk about it. It's annoying. But hey, figured what the heck. I am on a drive. It's going to take me about half an hour. So I figured I'd show you guys the Arizona sky while I yammer on about things I can and can't talk about, and the lunacy of Facebook and their bots and AI and their lack of human interaction. And yeah, also we might be doing a giveaway with a few other businesses, possibly, and other content creators. So we'd give away one of our slides. I believe RTT Guns and Gear said he might want to get involved and do some ammo. NDG Training might get involved. I think last time we did one with him, he gave away sights or an optic. I forget. Who else wanted to get involved? Red Dawn Readiness might be interested. Possibly KO Knives. So KO Knives might do a knife. It'll be all non-FFL items, non-NFA items. So you're looking at, you know, parts, accessories, maybe shirts and stickers and patches and things like that. Also some ammo. And the last time we did it, the person basically got an entirely complete upper build. So slide, optic, sights, barrel, UPK, ready to go. Just the person who received it had to figure out how to get a frame. So that was on them. But everything else, non-FFL, really good giveaway. So maybe we'll try and, you know, replicate that, do another one. Get everybody's names out there. Might be interesting. Oh, that blue sky. Feel free to ask any questions if you like. Like a crazy old vet just talking to myself. Well, I guess that's part of it. At least the weather's finally been nice since the rain came, but it went away too damn quick. It's already starting to heat up again. Still, you know, from 110 down to the 80s, it's a significant dip for a couple of days. You just gotta love that blue sky. Thanks for everybody popping in. Greatly appreciate it. Just another one of our driving lives. Try to do another one in the machine shop sometime this week. It's just been real crazy at the machine shop. Not a lot of good opportunities to do live and do some work. Ask about the cemetery. Looks like there was some vandalism. That is so disappointing. Oh, it's a little boring. But now that we are, or now that it's easier to do it on Rumble, we're definitely going to be doing more lives on Rumble. Showing off more builds, more content. At least until it cools down and we can go to the desert to go to the range. Or go shoot in the desert, rather. None of the indoor ranges will let you record, which is understandable. Some people have done some really stupid stuff. Or just gotten really careless because they're more focused on recording than they are engaging at the range. Hey, thank you for the like. So we'll have to go to an outdoor range, which is a little ways away, or we'll have to go out to the desert. Which, to be honest, I need to go out to the desert anyway to test that Siley Optics Wolf X Pro that we got. I need to go do some drop testing on it, throw some sand on it, throw it at some rocks, see how well it works. Great as an indoor range optic. Put a couple hundred rounds through it, but you know, indoor is only going to test so much. I need to go outside in the heat, drop it, mess with it, punish it a little bit, and then see if it's still running. As suppose I could hit it with a mallet or something, but you know, that's not going to simulate well what you're going to experience if you drop yours. But then there's the EDG. They did give us an EDG as well, and that one actually advertised it as drop resistant, whereas the Wolfex Pro does not. So I'm curious how much more punishment the EDG can take. I've seen some videos, but you know, you don't know until you do it yourself. So you definitely got to just do some things yourself. Well, I have seen some videos where people doing some torture testing, and it was pretty extensive, but I still want to do it myself. Hey, FE Ordnance. Yeah, just gotta go meet somebody. Figured what the heck, it's gonna take a half an hour to get there, so do a quick little driving live. Talking about Facebook again. They unrestricted us only to restrict us. It's fun. They're fun to deal with. Oh, no worries. Thanks for popping in. How far down do I have to go? Excuse me. Oh, looks like I'm staying here for a little while. All right. Thank you for the likes. We finally got over 600 subs. Getting closer to that 1,000 to do that giveaway. Maybe I'll do a Viper. Maybe we'll do a Viper for the giveaway. Maybe a Heli. I don't know. Gotta figure that out. What do you guys think? What should we do the giveaway? Should be a Viper slide, maybe a Heli. What color should we use? Graphite black, real simple, maybe, or something like bronze. Okay, you signaled. Maybe we do something crazy like green mamba or sig pink, maybe gold. I don't know, maybe we do a gold slide. 1K followers, gold slide. I don't know. We're playing games semi, and I do not appreciate it. If you guys get a chance, go check out FE Ordnance. He was just in the chat. Does shooting competitions and the like. I don't know. I don't know what color I should do for the 1K sub giveaway. Or even one slide. I don't know. Maybe a Viper, maybe we do it in gold, or maybe a Heli. Maybe when we get 10K, we'll do like a 3-slide giveaway. Gold, silver, and bronze. Yeah, we'll do gold, we'll do shimmer aluminum, and burnt bronze. That'd be interesting. like we'll drive a bit through town. Thought we were going to pass by the Air Force graveyard, but not this trip. Would have been kind of cool if we'd gotten by the Air Force graveyard, but I guess we're going to pass through town. If you've never had a chance to visit it or go by it, and you happen to be traveling through, Arizona, you're in the area, drive by it. It's kind of neat. Just all those old planes. Then, of course, they do the air show out here, too. They got those old P-51s from World War II, up to modern stuff, A-10s, F-16s, 22s, 35s. It's a pretty cool setup. Pretty cool show. And, of course, if you live here, you get to actually see them practicing in the weeks coming up to the show. They're just flying around town. We'll do something crazy for the giveaway instead of something, maybe we'll do like a blend or a stencil, or maybe we can just do some outrageous neon color like that zombie green Mamba, or Hunter Orange. Just do some outrageous color. Actually, Hunter Orange gets pretty popular right before hunting season in a lot of places. Last time we did a giveaway, it was NRA Blue was the color. Did a simple SM19 zoom slide, NRA Blue. And of course, we've helped out with a few charities too. There's a couple slides we gave away for a charity raffle for cancer. Giving another one away sometime soon. Youth hunting group. We're doing a charity raffle for them to raise money. So we're going to give them a slide. Something we do occasionally. Like to try to give back a little bit. We're definitely not huge like Glock or Smith & Wesson, but try to give back a little bit when you can. Just like with our slide exchange program. Somebody's got a busted slide from some other business, or maybe they got an OEM slide they just don't like anymore. One of ours. Try and get them back to the range. Stay 2A every day, While everyone's at it, anybody who's in here, drink some water. Stay hydrated. How are you supposed to move and groove, react to contact, engage the enemy, and break their stuff if you're dehydrated? Drink that water. Let's see, how much further do I have? Okay, I'll take a left up there, take a right, and then should be on the left. Okay, too easy. Occasionally we got to go out and meet and greet some people, talk to them about potential wholesale purchases, or if somebody's local and maybe we can help, sometimes we will go out and try and troubleshoot their bill sometimes. Not something we can do all the time. Usually a lot of our troubleshooting is done via email or instant message. But if, if we could try and help a few people, because there's a lot of new shooters and builders, especially post-COVID. A lot of people are getting into shooting sports, into building, just into the Second Amendment in general, and they didn't have a parent or some kind of guardian figure to teach them. A lot of new people who've never experienced firearms before. And so it's really interesting that sometimes we end up being like their first or second experience into it. It's kind of neat. And there's a balance, there's a balance between helping someone out and helping push them in the right direction and just kind of holding their hand through it. Because they got to figure some of it out themselves. It's part of the process, right? You're only going to get better at it with confidence, and you got to build some of that confidence yourself. So you can't really hold their hand through it, but you can push them in the right direction, give them the right answers, give them the tools to figure it out. It's like with building, anytime you decide to build your own platform, there's always little issues, putting everything together. Maybe you have to polish the rails a little bit more. Maybe you have to sand something down. Maybe you need to check for fitment. It's not always just slap it together. Hey, it's 100% good to go. Sometimes you just have to be patient and polish things up a little bit. And that sometimes even comes with OEM parts. Sometimes you have to you get rails and you're just like, okay, hey, look, there's a burr. Let me just take that burr off of it. Let's deburr it and let's sand it, polish it, and hey, it's perfect. And sometimes you do get them and they're already good to go. But, sometimes you got to do a little bit of work. Driving around town today. Man, I remember a lot of the Reddit ones before we went off Reddit. Hey, I broke this frame, I did that. That's a lot of JB weld and resanding. That was a lot of people. I cracked this, I drilled in the wrong spot, JB weld, sand it down. Alright, well, I'll probably end it there. I'm getting close to where I'm meeting this guy, so you guys all have a wonderful day. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for joining me on this ride. And as always, stay 2A every day.